YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So this is breaking news and a fresh update as of 10 minutes ago. Allegedly, Meghan is pregnant, and not only is she just pregnant, she is pregnant with twins. Now, how did the Sugars find out about this? I have no idea, but they are obsessed with Meghan. They love Meghan. So I think this is the real tea. Now, not only that has popped up, but this image has been circling online as of this morning of Meghan with a rather generously sized baby bump. And to me, she looks like she's about, I would say, 4 months pregnant, but she could be a bit further along. I'm not really sure, but if it is a twin pregnancy, then obviously she would carry a lot bigger at an earlier stage, right? There's 2 in there, so she'd be double the size in half the time. Do I think that this spells good news for the UK British taxpayer? No, I don't. Now, on my previous post that I posted on my channel, it seems as though Prince Charles is footing the bill. Not only is he footing the bill, but allegedly he's raised the rents on the properties that support his income for the Duchy of Cornwall. And that is a recent change. People have informed me that he's done that within the last 2 weeks, which I find to be absolutely disgusting. I think that this was done to cover Meghan and Harry's recent purchase of their home in Santa Barbara. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong. And you can just see where this is going. And I can definitely see that Charles seems to have a hell of a lot of guilt regarding Harry. He seems to be very indulgent and protective of his son, and he will not stop at anything to ensure that baby Harry, and I think that's how he views him, I think he still views him as a child because he's his youngest son, has whatever it is he wants and whatever his heart desires. Now, we know that Prince Charles stepped in for Meghan's dad, who I personally believe was intentionally kept from attending the wedding. He walked her down the aisle, he stood in, and he's been facilitating Meghan's clothing habits, her spending habits, her expensive taste for a long while. And from what I've seen of images and what body experts have shared in the past, Charles is the only person that Meghan seems to be able to bow down to, respect, treat with authority. If you look at some of the images, especially at the Commonwealth appearance, Meghan curtsied to Prince Charles and she showed him real respect, something that she hasn't really demonstrated towards any other members of the royal family. And I think we all know why that is. He is paying their bills, he has been financing her. She really did run into a brick wall when she took it too far and she was arguing essentially with the Queen for a tiara that she wanted. And the Queen makes those decisions, but I think if Charles was in control, she would have had that tiara. But unfortunately for Meghan, on that day, she did not win that battle. But everything else she has won. The disrespect of the rest of the family, especially the Queen, this very elaborate £11.1 million mansion in Santa Barbara. I just think that all of this is representative of Charles's indulgence of Harry, and on the back end, Meghan is profiting and benefiting from that. Harping back to that, what I find quite disturbing is the simple fact that Meghan and Harry are only paying back, I can't even remember, it was £18,000 a month on the repayment for the refurbishments of what they spent on Frogmore Cottage, which cost a total of £2.4 million. They're only paying £18,000 a month, and I don't even think they're really paying that back. Yet, strangely enough, they have enough money to pick up an £11.1 million home in America, and they haven't even paid off their debts here. They haven't even paid us back for that wedding. As far as I'm concerned, they should pay us back for the wedding, because the wedding was one of senior members of the royal family, which they no longer are. They've defaulted on their contract. I believe that there should be a contract. They should have at least been made and forced, personally, in my opinion, to serve within that role for at least 5 years, whether they wanted to defect or not, because we spent a hell of a lot of money on that wedding and we're still being drained to death, pretty much, for their lavish lifestyle. We're still paying for their security. We've now I don't know if they've taken out a mortgage on this elaborate home. And just to let you guys know, this property has 9 bedrooms and 19 bathrooms, not including the living areas, the gym, the sauna, the pool, the spa. Apparently it also has a guest house and a granny annex. We're talking about 3 properties, massive parking space, outdoor space, gardens, the lot, and it's going to cost a hell of a lot of money to keep this place clean. So they're going to need 24-hour staff on site. I definitely do think that Meghan is pregnant. Judging by the picture, as I said, she's quite far along, and I'm just going to go into this Express article here. Meghan Markle and Harry could be planning to have a second baby, according to royal fans who think they've spotted a clue. Meghan and Harry's move to a new home has been interpreted by some as an indication the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are planning to have a second child. Meghan and Harry moved into the first home they purchased together in early July. It has been confirmed. After having spent their first 4 months free from royal duties as guests at Tyler Perry's mansion in LA, the couple and their 1-year-old child now live in quiet Santa Barbara. Their new £11.1 million, 18,000, did you hear that, guys? 18,000 square foot house features 9 bedrooms and 19 bathrooms. As I said, this place is ginormous. It's huge, and they definitely aren't deserving of this, and we don't deserve this either. The British taxpayer do not deserve it, and those who have tenures in Cornwall, who directly pay money towards the duchy, those who rent the commercial premises that comprise of the duchy, the farmers who rent the land from Prince Charles in under contract, that all directly goes back to the duchy, do not deserve to have to pay higher rents to cover the outlandish, extravagant, ginormous spending habits of this pompous, self-entitled, bratty, spoilt, allegedly woke warrior couple. I think that is wrong, and I think you guys can agree with me on that. It's absolutely disgusting. If Meghan is pregnant, which I highly suspect she is, with twins, all I can say is that it's not going to look good, because we know that Meghan pregnant, remember the very extravagant, I think it ran to the sweet sum of £10 million baby shower that she had with her friends in New York at the Mark Hotel. Her wardrobe, her royal wardrobe, that just skyrocketed to over £1 million in under 12 months. Can you imagine the amount of money that she's going to spend, especially on girls? She was having a boy, but can you imagine girls clothes, girls things is going to get extremely expensive, especially for us. And I feel really sorry for those people who have commercial contracts and leases in the duchy. Your rent is going to probably quadruple big time. So I'm going to finish the article here. The new home, as well as claims the couple are planning to live there for a very long time, have sparked a frenzy among social media users, believing this is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's first step to prepare for a second baby. One social media user said, all I know is that Archie is getting twin baby sisters because that house is just too perfect for them to not do that. I suspect there are at least 1 or 2 more children coming. Harry and Meghan, please agree, someone else said. Twitter user said, so happy for Harry and Meghan's day. They are setting down roots and moving on with their lives. And as I said, it's all very well that Meghan and Harry are expanding their small family, but why should the British people have to foot the bill for their lavish lifestyles? And I think that this is just scratching the surface of what we are about to see. There are definitely going to be a lot of self-indulgent trips coming up. Lockdown is easing globally. It's definitely eased over here. There are rumours of a second spike, but we don't know. Right now, everything's easing. People are settling back into regular life. A lot of people have become financially crippled. These are going to be some of the toughest times ahead. The UK is officially in a recession, and yet we're still footing the bill for the likes of Meghan and Harry. All I can really say, guys, is Lord help us all, especially people in the UK. I think it's absolutely disgusting, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go and I will be back with another update. Take care, guys.